The new 2024 player number high. Cases continue to rise. Borderless stickers are in crisis. Operation stickers are going insane. And more in today's CS2 market state. Let's begin the video. Let's begin with the new 2024 player base high, which happened on 7 April. This definitely is a consequence of few things. First one, CS2 major. Second, better state of game. And third one, weakening competition. And I think I do not have to explain to you why CS2 major brought players to the game. This one is quite obvious. The better state of game also makes people play against CS, as many left after a failure, which was CS2 Premier. But now gameplay is much different, many issues have been fixed, and the game feeling is just better. So these people who left CS2 last year now are back. Because the game is better, it doesn't mean that it is perfect, because the cheating problem is still massive. But we cannot say that Valve is not doing anything to fix the game. And lastly, weakening competition. I mean, last year when CS numbers were the lowest, games were trending like Palworld and OG Fortnite Season, which took a lot of spotlight from CS. Many players were running these games instead of CS. But as we know, CS is one of these games that people always come back to, and games like Palworld only trend for some time, to then just go away. Do you remember games like Fall Guys or Among Us? Yeah. So in conclusion, CS is in a good spot now, but on the horizon there is nothing sure, because the next major will be at the end of the year, and if Valve doesn't give us new content, we'll again lose players. But one thing can make a huge wave of players, and it is a new anti-cheat, which if happens can change a lot. Do you know who this guy is? Right, it is a Gabe Newell. And do you know who this guy is? It is also a Gabe Newell. And it is his recent look, and nobody expected that. But actually he is skinny now, and he started a new company, so I guess he isn't looking much at CS anymore. The sticker market has been quite interesting recently, as we saw a lot of gains, and especially we can observe that on Riptide stickers collections, like for example on Liquid Fire Hollow, which now is nearly at all-time high, and I guess soon it will beat it easily. But the king is in the Liquid Fire stickers, because the Great Wave in foil is doing sick, which is because people moved money from major stickers to other assets, and the last Operation stickers were released in 2021, so they have a low supply and also are well designed, and are different from major stickers. And if you want to invest into these stickers, do not buy Great Wave or Liquid Fire now, which are at highs, rather focus on stickers like 6th tier or even Battle Scared from the previous Broken Fang collection. Just look at stickers that haven't blown up yet and look very nice, and the most underrated in my opinion is the Kill Count Hollow. Major stickers on the other hand are doing great and bad, because we see a lot of old ones trending like Berlin 2019, Atlanta, Cologne 2015, Cologne 2014, but Paris, Rio, Antwerp, Stockholm and RMR are losing value, with exceptions, because as you see events as a whole are still dipping, but amongst them some items are actually doing quite well, and best performing were Contender's autograph capsule from Antwerp, which is more expensive than before revealing of Copenhagen, and that isn't anything we shouldn't be surprised about, because this one is most unique amongst all Antwerp capsules. I mean, it has signatures of players from 9Z, Outsiders, EHC, which doesn't have any other transparent stickers, and also signatures of Renegades and Liquid, which aren't present at Copenhagen, but this all comes to one sticker, Rax, for who Antwerp was only major, and his sticker is one of the best signatures which we ever saw, and the price is just ridiculous, that's why many people try to open it, and this is how the supply of this capsule is lowering. And for rest of Antwerp there is not much to say, besides Challenger's capsule, which is going down, as Imperial lost a lot. Stockholm on the other hand at indexes is going down, but capsules aren't going anywhere. I mean, since Copenhagen they haven't moved at all, but stickers inside are not resisting that well, as they are going down. Slowly, but they do. And that's because people prefer investing in capsules, as they are safer and easier to invest. Because price of capsule is the median of all stickers included, so it works like ETFs in real world. When one sticker is losing value and two are rising, we are still on profit, if you invested in one specific capsule. For Rio we see same as for all newest majors, I mean stagnation, but there is one capsule, Challenger's autographs, which is doing great. And I do not really see point of speaking about Paris again same things, as all these borderless majors are similar in behavior, and now I recommend you gathering these most unique stickers at discount, because all the signs are telling us that Copenhagen is not going to take that much from stickers like Paris did. Till end of major sale do not expect massive runs or anything like this. When people will finally realize that new stickers doesn't have huge demand and supply, they will again turn the eyes to the old Stockholm, Antwerp and maybe even Rio and Paris. But some might say, look at application rates, there is red everywhere, nobody's applying stickers anymore, and yeah, applications were lower in March than in February. because in February we had a huge hype with new crafting update, which made many people to apply and test out new combos, and if you compare applications from January to March, they are still higher for most stickers, so lower applications are only because people calm down, but demand since update is still higher than before. One of the most popular CS2 content creators TDM HQatreus got banned on Steam with over 200,000 worth of inventory, but do not worry, that wasn't his fault, and it was done for security reasons by Steam, as unusual movements were done with his account. And the interesting part is that it might be caused by using Buff163, biggest Chinese marketplace. But do not worry, he got unbanned within few hours. But whole situation is quite interesting, as Valve might be working with marketplaces. But let's move to, I would say, most promising investment, which are cases, and they aren't growing much now, but everything tells us that they soon will start to speed up, because opening numbers are very high, player base is also growing, and supply of cases is limited very much, because remember that cases aren't dropping in that big quantity anymore, because all players can drop only one case per week, and that is why we are going to run out of cases, and with that prices are going to go to the moon. So I recommend you buying some now, as it might be the last moment when they will be available for that cheap price. But remember that Valve might release some new update with massive changes to cases, and we never know what they are up to, and they might kill cases. But to this day, cases were the safest and most profitable investment through recent years. Not forgetting about agents, we have to mention that they still continue to rise, but I would say that they might crash soon, what can only be caused by release of new agent skins by Valve, what always came to us with new operation, and this year I guess we'll finally get new one, as there is a huge space between Copenhagen and Shanghai Major, which have to be fulfilled with some new content, that Valve could make more money. So be careful with investing into agents, as now it is not about making good analyze, it all comes to Valve, and question if they will release new operation soon or not. And at the end let's look at skins market, because here we see a big changes, and now Play and Liquid skins are doing great, because more people are willing to play CS, and that is why we see a bigger interest in skins, which are not growing like 2x, but something like 10%, and it is pretty nice, but only if you bought skins to play with it, or a store of value, which is not supposed to move much, but without risk of losing value. But if you bought a knife only thinking about it as an investment, it wasn't the best choice. On the other hand, there are skins which you can play with and are rising much faster than 20% a year, and these are skins from discontinued collections, and the most successful by now are skins from collections from Shattered Web Operation, which are Sandmark, Norse and Canals. The last one, Canals, isn't actually doing that great, so we'll skip it, and talk about Left 2, and skins from these both collections are reaching all-time highs, and it is just insane how skin that looks kinda bad can go from 50 cents to almost $100, which is 200x. These skins are rising, as you probably know, because they are used in trade-up contracts to get highest tier skins, which in that case are AK Wild Lotus and Op Gangnir. These skins from discontinued collections are probably even safer option than cases, because there is a chance of getting case from rare pool. It is very small, but you can do it. In case of discontinued collections, you cannot obtain these skins in any other option than by trade-ups. But remember, for every one purple skin, 10 blues have to be destroyed, so supply will go to extinct, especially because of Sparkles, who seems to be unstoppable in making skins to go extinct. And that would be everything for today's video. Thank you all for watching, join our Discord server, and see you in the next one.